The first episode of Secret Life of the Last Life series is out. So what are the changes for this new series? Well, you have to keep it a secret. Every player gets a task assigned and has to complete it secretly. If successful, they receive 10 hearts, and hearts are a valued commodity here as they don't naturally regenerate. So if you complete this task, you receive 10 hearts and some extra goodies. If you fail, nothing, unless of course you re-roll to make the challenge harder. If you complete this hard challenge, you will receive 20 hearts, but if you fail, you will lose 10. Other ways of getting hearts is each player can gift 1 heart to a fellow player, and each player starts with 30 hearts each life, and as usual they get 3 lives, and once you're on red the aim is to hurt and kill other players. Now with the introductions out of the way, I've gone through the painstaking task of getting all the players' tasks here. So starting with the owner, Brian, he only has to make 3 bad jokes where people don't laugh. And if he hangs around with Mumbo all this session, he will fail.
That seems like a strange thing for you to do, Grian. That seems like a really strange thing for you to have just done. Almost like...
Yeah, I'm not picking on you.
Well, it's let me just ask you a question.
But ironically, Mumbo will win as his mission is
make a pun at every opportunity in a 5-minute conversation. Minimum of 3 successful puns.
and this man destroys this mission due to the opportunity that Grian has given him. Next is Etho. And if you ask anyone on the server, they would think his task is to be the strangest person with the way he was acting. As he had to steal beds, but at the start when no one has a bed and no one is making them, he has to be the supplier and then also convince them to leave their bed so he can steal them back. All this without being caught, as he definitely doesn't get caught.
And then we got Mumbos.
This you? Are you the egg?
Cleo, you
stealing people's beds?
You saw nothing. You saw nothing, Cleo. Cleo?
Left our beds on Love Island if that's what you want to do.
Scar, on the other hand, failed in drastic fashion.
There's no way that you would have had that username.
Oh, Mumbo, I'm gonna hug you. Oh, I just failed my task.
Okay, so they gave him a chance to re-roll, and he definitely doesn't get fed this task.
You're just the light of the server, Grian. We should call Grian the light of the server.
Yep.
Yeah, all these different names.
That's interesting. There's different names coming out. There's a lot of names coming out.
No, it was from my previous task. I just have that in my brain, right? Like,
so Grian's the light of the server. I mean, I can start calling him the light of the server.
Yeah.
Shall we all start calling him light of the server?
Yeah, I like it better than Taskmaster, honestly.
The light of the server.
Grian is the light of the server.
I win! What? 2 people said it. 2 people said it. Yes, I'm going to get my prize.
So, moving on to Solidarity. And his great plan is to do all of this in one foul swoop.
Oh, there's 2.
Yeah, who took my crafting bench? I left it here for
Sorry.
That's the one.
Sorry, I put down one for you.
Next, B00's mission. And his mission is to get his horse a saddle and kill all the other horses for the leather to create the saddle.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And, well, build an ugly monstrosity of
This is my personal expression. Feel free, do whatever you want. Don't feel limited by what you see here.
Right, okay. I've got an interesting idea. If you're doing your house upside down, maybe I might just do mine sideways.
Sideways house!
But strangely, this convinces the whole town to build houses in the wrong direction. Gemini Tay has to literally get someone to trust her to do a leap of faith in a series that is notorious for lies and deceit. But actually, this was a lot easier than she thought. Literally 2 minutes later, she does it. And then she does it again, getting Impulse to jump.
Just jump into the water.
You're gonna try to kill me.
Why would I? I'm green. I know how this.
You're going?
Come on, jump. Woo! That's easy. Now you can have your boat.
Speaking of Impulse, he was at this Cherrywood area because, well, it's his identity now.
It's fine.
So we want to go live by the blossom trees? The cherry blossoms?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, the trees are quite good looking. And Tango? Wait, what? How is he going to...
Jar, one of the best Star Wars characters, was introduced.
Right,
and
absolutely.
then you have Clone Wars that follows that, and then it's Sith, right? So that's 1, 2, and 3. So Phantom, Clone, and Sith. And in between Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith, that's when the Clone Wars animated series takes place.
Impulse isn't the only one obsessed with cherrywood, as Shadow Lady is collecting the wood and making a poem. But she does have to spend part of her time away from Pink to find a quiet spot to write this poem, and then perform it for her loved one.
Because I love you.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice.
You're amazing up my mind with your fabulous behind. You won me a bone. I'll never leave you alone.
Why are you rhyming?
I hope you stay alive and also thrive. Don't forget to shift when you're near a rift.
I am very confused. Is there something secretive going on here?
I just wanted to profess my love to you in spoken word.
Look at that. I'm an expert. Come on, baby. Let's go. Thank you. I'll call him Gerald and I'll murder him in the future. Why have you got a base above yours?
And who built this ugly house? Cleo. And it was actually for her secret task. So I would say, good job, Cleo? Now to the man who received a love letter but only cares about the cows. Smallish Beans is tasked with plugging the merch left, right, and
Time to
centre.
promote the live merch that's coming out, guys. What's your opinion on the merch?
But Skizzle probably has the hardest challenge, having to spend a whole 10 minutes up close and personal. But he actually completes this by just chatting in a group. Moving on to Pearl, she has to get 3 players to gift her a heart, and she does this by quickly just blagging her way and making deals. The Little Woods has the unlucky task of having to match someone's base, but thanks to Cleo's house blocking Shadow Lady's progress to her base, Martin can easily replicate this, and last, Bigby, whose book was a red animation, followed by an annoyingly placed advertisement. And then after killing a bunch of animals, we finally get to see the task. And it was basically just to dig a big hole.